So I'd put it to a mix of policy and a mix of politics, and it's always hard to separate the two of those on Capitol Hill. First and foremost, congressional attention to the Fed tends to be countercyclical. Right? The economy's doing well, Congress really doesn't pay much attention. The economy falters in a big way. It's not surprising that Congress wants to return to the Federal Reserve Act, perhaps to fix the problem, perhaps to find someone to blame. So certainly the rise of the financial crisis and economic crisis rejiggered and opened up congressional eyes to trying to look at the Federal Reserve Act again. But I think what's really important here as well is to think about this particular crisis and what the policy response was. When interest rates hit zero, you have to turn, as I've learned, to unconventional monetary policies, and that potentially crosses the boundaries, as the previous panel was talking about, right, between monetary and fiscal policy. And it seems to the public and perhaps to lawmakers, it seems that the Fed might be in the position of choosing winners and losers, whether it's with 13.3 or with large-scale asset purchases, right? And that triggers congressional attention. And then finally, of course, right, we're in a period of intense partisan polarization, whether that's ideological or just partisanship, and it seeps. It has no boundaries in Washington, I think, as anyone who might have watched the Yellen hearing last week, right? And so House members, they hear voter anger, they gin up voter anger, I think, and there's concern about whether or not the Fed deserves the type of independence and the lack of scrutiny that it often has enjoyed.